So, how's everybody doing? Hope you are doing good. We've been having some nice weather. It hasn't been too warm, but the sun's been nice. So, Artemis has been soaking up that sun. He knows what the word sunshine means. So, if I yell to him, tell him I have some sunshine, he comes running. Yeah, so, yeah, it's been a little bit. We've been kind of having a bit of a rough time. Yeah, thank you for all your well wishes for Luna, for us concerning Luna. Artemis has definitely been grieving. He's been having a hard time. But he's slowly starting to get back into his routine kind of thing. Like he wasn't eating right and things like that. And you could tell he was looking for her a lot. And he even slept in her spot. He's been laying in her spot on the couch quite a bit. Like a couch that really he's not laid on much at all. He's like, whatever. But yeah, like a few times he even slept in that spot overnight. Yeah, instead of coming to bed with us like he normally does. So, but he's starting to get a little bit back to normal. So that's good. That's good. He's eating good again and things and coming back to bed with us. So he's getting back to normal pretty good. I do just want to share this with you guys. Our vet is amazing. I've been with them for like 25 years before I even had Luna and Artemis, for previous pets. They always give you a sympathy card. They used to automatically include your pet's paw prints, but they asked us, so I'm thinking maybe somebody got upset just receiving the paw prints in the mail unexpectedly. So yeah, they asked and I said, yeah, definitely. So they also gave us a little clipping of her hair. I don't have it right here. And we're going to do a shadow box of like, we're going to get a pretty urn with Luna's ashes and put her collar in there, the little name tag and her ashes. And yeah, so we got this and it's just like a form card kind of thing. Deepest sympathy. And then they sign at Maritime Animal Hospital. And then this is the vet that, that saw Luna. And this is Kira. She's a receptionist and it's so cute because like she personally went and signed this card for us, when we came to pick up Luna's ashes because she said, I'm so sorry for your loss. Luna was so sweet in so many ways. She will be missed. Kira was always the one. She's always the one that's there and checks us in when we go in every month for their Silencia shots, their arthritis shots. So she knows us well. Yeah. And speaking of which, any of the techs that came in to see Luna on her last day, they were like, yeah, she's not herself at all. Like, yeah, they all knew. Anyway, they gave us this. I'm sorry if I cry. All of her little paw prints. And, oh wait, I thought there was a fourth one. Was there not a fourth one? Oh, maybe it's in the bag upstairs. Everything was in a bag. We were not expecting this. Look at this, guys. It's her little snoot and little nose. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cry. I haven't been able, just today I went and said thank you to everyone who had commented on my last video about Luna. Because I couldn't do it before that, and I still haven't gone back and commented on my Facebook post. I haven't read the comments on my Facebook post. I get like 3 comments in and then I'm like crying. So I am going to start doing that though, because, you know, so many people expressed well wishes. It was really, really nice. Yeah, so I'm trying to get back into things. Yeah, we got some things going on. I got the baby mobiles done that I was working on. I got them done literally. I was making 2, literally the day before Deb's daughter-in-law gave birth to Deb's first grandbaby, and it was a girl. Deb was so hoping for a girl because Deb has 3 boys. Deb from DLI Creations, by the way, we're personal friends. Deb has 3 boys, so she was like, this needs to be a girl. Yeah, definitely. So she got her grandbaby girl. Yeah, and I finished her mobile right just before that. Deb, if you're watching this, you need to come over because I got a big pile of stuff for you. It's starting to really accumulate. Kim, you too. Kim, I need to really remember to bring that to you in May when you come up for the fabric sale. Because I have like a box and like a bag of stuff for you, Kim. Deb, it's just as bad. So yeah. What I'm gonna do, I have been working on the magical journal, but I've also been doing a lot of cleaning and sorting. I still don't have the Calac shelf in my room quite full. There's like 2 cubbies left that need things, and I'm just trying to decide kind of thing what exactly I want on there, and I've got to find some bins or buckets or something, baskets that will fit on there. Yeah, and I may kind of rearrange things because I do have doors to go on, I think 8 of them, 7 of them, 8 of them. So yeah, I've kind of just shoved things in there, put Post-it notes where they, here, actually, I'll show you guys. I shoved things, oh, there's Rob. Hi, Rob. He just ducked into the bathroom. So yeah, I had started doing this just before we lost Luna. So I have worked on it a little bit since. But yeah, as you can see, I've kind of got, I had these in like one of these type cabinets, like these white Recollections type cabinets. And each shelf held one of these boxes. So I've since brought them over here. Yeah, and I've just got Post-it notes so I know where stuff is. I'm definitely going to do some rearranging, I think. Yeah, or actually 3 cubbies I don't have set up. So it's these 3 cubbies right now. I do think I want to keep my paint there, but I also have up top too, right? So up top there, and then like on top of I did move the Alex drawer over here, even though it fits so well in between those 2 filing cabinets. Yeah, but I did end up moving it over here because that's all my collage images. That's where I'm keeping them all. Like my fussy cut, this is my collage bin. So all my like fussy cut collage images I want to use soon, I have in there. So I've got room on top of that, room on top of here. So hopefully I can make everything work. That was a little kind of impromptu, little tour of the craft studio. I haven't done that for a long time, but it's still not done. Like once I have the decor stuff put up though, I'm almost done. So, or I'm pretty well done. I think I just have my, I have a few things I still need to find homes for. Story of my life, my wool roving. I have quite a collection of found objects for like assemblage, mixed media, whatever. Got to find home for them. And then my vintage stuff, vintage ephemera. So I've got to sort that. But yeah, it's definitely coming along nicely. Yeah, so what I'm going to do today though, I've been sorting a lot of images. So I finally got together quite a few of the materials I've saved for journals, upcoming journals. And I put them into folders or whatever. But I have quite a big collection. This big honkin' basket for pastels, because I was like, yeah, I want to make a pastel journal. But then I realized I have so many, and I have so many that I absolutely love images. So I'm going to do a pastel glue book. Why not, right? I did take out a few things from the basket for now. This is stuff that's definitely going to the pastel journal. So it's like more heavy duty stuff, tags, things like that, fabric, gift bags. Look at this gift bag. Isn't this awesome? This vintage gift bag. So yeah, like more heavy duty stuff. Like this was a wallpaper sample. This is, you know, the back of a paint card. So I mean, that will make a good page in the journal. So isn't this fabric gorgeous? So yeah, I not only love bright neon fluorescent colors, I also love pastels. It's such a conundrum, I know. So I didn't haul this yet. I have a bin now for all of my things for like Thrifty Thursday videos, Thrifty Thursdays, Thrifty Canucks. But I'm not doing a whole lot of shopping, so I'm just kind of putting things in there. So every Thursday, you know, or not every Thursday, but once I have some accumulated enough to make a video, I'll make a video. So this wasn't there. I just haven't hauled it yet, but I want to use it. Yeah, I didn't need another sketchbook. Need another sketchbook, like a punch in the face. This was $5 at Dollarama, and it's nice and big. Does it say? No, it just says art paper. Hang on here. I have a thingy on my I have a measuring tape taped to my table, because these tables were my I got 2 tables, they're L-shaped. They were my tables in my sewing shop. So 12 by, and if you have a sewing shop, 12 by 12. If you have a sewing room or whatever, best thing you can ever do. All I do is I just take like a tape measure, regular plastic dollar store tape measure or whatever, like sewing tape measure, soft tape measure. And I just stick it down to the table with packing tape. After a while, it kind of, you know, wears out and the tape will rip, like, you know, things like that. And I'll just, you know, take it back off and put a new one on. Yep. It lasts quite a few years though, I find. But I mean, even just regular crafters, non-sewers, I mean, it comes in handy, really handy. That's not coming off. I thought that would come off easy because it's nice and shiny, but But guys, isn't this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous? And I'm also really tickled because it's like top oriented. So it's coiled at the top, bound with coils at the top. And it's not bad paper. It's like pretty thin sketchbook paper, but if you're a glue booker, you know, once you get some images glued on these pages, even if it's just thin magazine paper, they'll stiffen up. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of switching and working, like instead of doing this page and then pulling it down to work on this page, I think what I'm going to do is do the whole book single-sided this way. And then once I have that full, I think what I'll do is flip it over and then start on this side and do them. So the pages won't be, like the orientation of the pages won't be like this, like right side up and right side up. They'll end up being like this, but I mean, it makes looking at the book easy too. Like you can just go through and flip through this side and then turn it over, same thing, right? So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, but I have so many images. So I'm like, I need to do this. Definitely need to do this. Like, look at these images. They're gorgeous. The only thing is with some of these magazine images, it's so hard to decide which one I want to do right. And I kind of thought too, do I want to come in and completely cover each page first with a pastel color? But I don't think I do. I think that's a bit much. I don't think I have to. I think I can leave the backs white, maybe. I don't know. I'm a bit much. Take off, Rob Dirtle. Take off. Oh God, he's horrible. Ugh, isn't that so pretty? I pulled this out of a magazine to put it in my my journal, my strawberry journal pile. But I mean, there's little like, look at these. I need to make some of these. You know, that's just folded over washi tape, right? Oh my goodness, new project time. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Get them to vacuum. Getting them to vacuum has never been this easy. So it's an ad for a recipe. Yeah, desserts. I think it was cooking magazine. Yeah, like cooking magazine. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? Oh, and then look, the little flags there, little toothpicks. So I think I'm going to I'm going to put that in this pastel journal instead of the strawberry journal. I don't know. I like it in here. And some things it's like, okay, that's a little bright, but I don't know. I like bright pastels too. Does that make sense? I know, bright pastels, right? It's like, what are you talking about? Like those are pastels, but I mean, they are pretty bright. Or like Tokidoki and stuff like that. Like, yeah, stuff, not Tokidoki, but like Doki Crate stuff I got, from Doki Crate. Same thing. They're pastels, but they are bright. I know. Conundrum. This I might save. It's a page from a kid's book. I might actually save that, put that aside too for the when I make the pastel journal. I mean, it's no time in the near future. I've got such a huge list of journals I want to make. That's no time in the near future. But oh, look at this. Making sand candles. I just love the colors because that is definitely sea glass color. I mean, you know what? I said cover the back, the pages, but I mean, I can just collage them, right? Like I can put like a strip of, you know, scrapbooking paper or whatever down there. I thought of that because I have a scrapbooking paper that is it looks very sea glass. I think it's from the dollar store, which is surprising that it was really nice. That nice. Oh, here we go, another one of these. Save that for the journal. Next page. Yeah, once in a while you get a dollar store paper pad that has, you know, a few gorgeous papers or like stuff like this. Okay, that's cardstock. This is from a greeting card. Well, this is a greeting card too, front of, but it's not that heavy duty. So, I mean, that could go in there. I don't want to put anything super heavy, like cardstocky in there if I can help it. That'll add a lot of weight. But yeah, I have a bunch of stuff, like flowers. Some of it's fussy cut, some of it's not. Oh, and I have, look, a few things like this. So, like, this is a tag from some scrapbooking sheet. This is a little, somebody sent me this. Oh, it's got, like, residue on it. Oh, this had washi samples on it. That's why it's got residue. So yeah, I was like, those are adorable. It's like a Hello Kitty type of thing or something. Kawaii. Yeah, so there's no rhyme or reason to this bin right now. I just kind of I just kind of been throwing things in there, not sorting anything, just kind of, you know, like, look at that. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. And I mean, I could leave it full page like that, and it gives you some of the background, right? And as always, for my glue booking, I don't really concern myself. Okay, that is straight. When I cut these out of books, I'm not always, you know, I'm just doing it by hand with scissors. Because to harvest a book, yeah, I try to do it quick. So I just kind of hack around them kind of thing. And then later I'll come back and fussy cut the things I want to fussy cut, etc. Pages, I leave them. Yeah, because I don't know, usually pages like this, like I might want to use that as a full page in a book, or I might want to cut around it, but I'm glad I left it. I did leave it. Yeah, then I can come in and put some other images here. So yeah. Oh yeah, so as I was saying, I don't always cut straight necessarily. So I mean, I will line up this page because it's the nice actual book edge, and it will overhang here, but I'll wait till I'm done. Done the page, wait until it's dry usually, and then all I have to do is just flip it over, and then I'll be able to see any overhang. Yeah, so if I have any images that are overhanging, don't worry about them till the end. So let's see what else I got. I got all kinds of fun images in here, guys. Here, I'm going to move this a little bit so you can see the pile of images instead of just over here is just the, it's just the, my little glue book, or my little gluing pad. Look at that. It's so beautiful. It's like, at first I thought it was lilacs, but no, it's pink. It's like cherry blossoms or something. That's gorgeous. I just have so many gorgeous images. That was from an Ideals magazine, I think. I'm going to guess. Looks very Ideals. Rob Dirtle, what are you doing? Will you stop making noise? Get out of there. He's in the freezer. We have a freezer in the downstairs bathroom. That's where we have our stand-up freezer, and he's in there getting a Mr. Freeze. Getting a freezy. Making a big noise. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We could put that up there. Yeah, so you know what? I think I'm going to commit and glue this right down. Now, because it's such a big image, I can't put it on top of the full thing on top of my phone book here to glue. Rob, no, really.
Do you have fabric scissors?
Do I have fabric scissors? Get out of here. You're not getting my scissors. Here. There should be scissors in the makerspace right here. You may use these scissors. They're just regular scissors, but wash them off, please. Good Lord. So yeah, I'm going to just kind of glue the first half and flip it over and glue it. And then the glue will go on here, the excess glue. Yeah. So it won't, yeah, since it's too big and awkward to glue on the palette. Normally what I do is if I'm glue booking and I have like a full page image, I'll glue this first. Like I'll glue the actual page that I'm gluing down to. So like the scrapbooking page, or the, yeah, like a scrapbook, sketchbook, whatever it is. Notepad or notebook, whatever I'm using for that particular glue book. That castle is really cute though, but yeah. Let it go, let it go. Yeah, I'll glue the page itself and then stick the full page paper down. It is easier to glue this book itself, but in this case, it's not going to cover the whole page, so I'd have to worry about, you know, how far over I glue, blah, blah, blah. I want this, I like my glue booking to be as stress-free, as much of a stress-free process as possible, because this is what I do to relax. Oh, where's my little squeegee? My little squeegee. Here it is. Yeah, I had just poked this away somewhere, and I found it in amongst my supplies as I was unpacking. I know Nicole from Relax Cut Glue uses the squeegee, and I just never do. I always use the brayer, but the squeegee is definitely better. I had gotten this from Spoonflower. I had ordered a wallpaper sample, so they sent this with it. I assume they send this with all their wallpapers. So eventually when I order the wallpaper too, I will get a full, or get another one when I order the actual wallpaper for my bathroom, which is like super expensive. Ugh. Crazy expensive. Now I'm wondering, I just realized, I wonder if it would be cheaper to order fabric and just glue that to the wall, but I bet you that would be a huge pain, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so I have a story to tell you guys. Okay, last week. First of all, we live rurally. Rurally. We're rural. Rural. This is such a weird word. I'm not saying it right, am I? Yeah, so we live kind of out in the country now, away from the city. So, we've had to get used to, animals and things. So last week I wake up in the morning. Oh my God, that's so cute, isn't it? Look at that. I wake up in the morning. It was like sunrise, and I've been waking up. Artemis has kind of been waking me up, and I've been waking up too now before sunrise. So it's nice. I like to catch the sunrise as much as possible. It's beautiful over the ocean. Take advantage of where I live and the amazing view. So I was up, fed Darty, watched the sunrise, and went back to bed. So I get in bed and I'm laying there and I kind of heard a noise, and I'm like, pretty sure that was in the attic, right? Our attic is not a finished attic. It's like a very short attic kind of thing. It's like you can't stand up in there. It's all just blown in insulation, right? I think it's like a foot of blown in insulation. So I heard something that, like, when you live in an apartment and there's somebody above you and they kind of drop something small on the floor, it sounded just like that. So I was like, okay, that's weird. So I was like, okay, whatever. I listened and didn't hear anything else. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep. Then like an hour or two later, I wake up again and I heard like what I thought was a rustling in the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, there is definitely something going on here, right? And so I wake Rob up. I'm like, Rob, I think there's something in the bathroom. So he gets up, goes into the bathroom, looks around. Then he looks around like the rest of the upstairs. Isn't this cute? Looks around the rest of the upstairs. Maybe I'll cut that one off though, because it is pretty big. So he looks around the rest of the upstairs and he comes back to bed. He's like, no, I don't think there's anything. I don't see anything. He's like, I think it was just like the sun beating into the windows, like on the house and on the stuff in the house. Just like kind of making things snap and creak, which, does happen. But I'm like, I don't think so. I'm like, pretty sure not. So I said to him, I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's something in the house somewhere. So he's like, yeah, okay, whatever. So I'm like, okay, just humor me. I'm like, can you bring in one of our Ring cameras? We have like Ring security cameras, and put it in the bathroom on the floor. Because I'm thinking we have in the bathroom, our vanity is on legs. So there is like a space underneath it. And where dude had installed the 2 sinks and the pipes down that go down, the drain pipes, the holes that he put in the floor for them are like quite a bit bigger than the pipes themselves. And they go down into our unfinished storage room in the basement, the only part of the basement that's unfinished. Now, this storage room, if something was to get into the house, I'm like, okay, it's going to go in the storage room, and then it can get up into the upstairs through those pipes, right? Through the holes in the floor. So Rob sets up the camera. I'm in the living room, minding my business. I've got Artie with me on the couch. I sit like crisscross applesauce, I call it. It's not like my legs cross completely. I put my legs and my feet like this, and he lays in the middle. It's like a little cocoon for him. He absolutely loves it. And he'll ask me to sit that way for him. He's like, please, mama, I want. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? This is like somebody's artwork from a Somerset studio. Yeah, so we're sitting there. All of a sudden, we're in the living room watching some true crime or whatever, Netflix or something. All of a sudden, this squirrel comes across the living room floor. Like, we're on the couch here, and it like runs across the floor like this underneath the coffee table. It like jumps up onto the windowsill of our big picture window in the front, runs back and forth a few times, parkours off some furniture. He's like all over the place. Finally, he stops, and he's sitting on the back of an armchair across from us, just staring at me. So, of course, I'm like screaming for Rob. I'm like, Rob, there's a squirrel in the house. So he comes running upstairs, and he opens the patio door and tries to chase it outside. And in all the kerfuffle, we weren't sure if it actually went outside or not. So, in all of, yeah. So Rob goes and gets the trap because I'm sure I told you if you watched my videos a couple months ago, we had squirrels outside that I was feeding for Artemis, and Rob bought a live trap so we could relocate some of them. And much to Deb and I's disdain, we're telling him, Rob, squirrels won't come in the house. He's like, you guys are feeding them. He's like, you're feeding them. Now, you know, they're up on the step all the time, so they're going to start wanting to come in the house. And we're like, whatever, Rob. You don't know what you're talking about. So, Deb. So, he sets up the trap. Yep, it was like not even an hour later. The camera goes off, like the motion noise, and then the trap goes off. Sure enough, we caught this little bugger squirrel. So he had gone and hid somewhere when Rob was chasing him around. So yeah, Deb and I had to eat our words because Rob was right. The squirrel got into the house. The squirrel wanted to get into the house. So yeah, so we figured he came in the chimney. We have a chimney. But we don't have a wood stove or anything anymore. So the previous owners, when they got the heat pump, or mini split, they, just sealed off the chimney, and, it just like must have an opening into the basement. It's behind drywall though, behind Rob's office. So it came down the chimney, came up through the, or went through the wall or the ceiling into the unfinished storage room, and then up on the pipes through the what was the bathroom floor. So we called, okay, these are bright pastels, look at these. Yeah, that's from like a Doki Doki crate thing, Inku crate, sorry. Called a chimney guy. He came and capped off that chimney. That's all we're going to do for now. I mean, eventually we'll probably just tear it off the side of the house, but yeah, for now we just capped it. And yeah, so hopefully there won't be any more squirrels getting in. Now, in all of the excitement of the squirrel in the living room, and you know, Rob and I chasing it, me yelling, Artemis was with me, but I had given him a gabapentin like an hour before. Gabapentin's a painkiller, and he was close to the end of his like last Silencia shot. Like he was due for another one within a couple days. So if he has a bit of a rough time with his arthritis, I always give him, you know, a gabapentin. So it makes him super high. So Artie's on the couch. The gabapentin had just kind of kicked in. So he's just kind of got his head up, looking at me while I'm freaking out, looking at Rob while he's chasing the squirrel around. Artemis did not see this squirrel. The whole ordeal had no idea there was a squirrel in the house. So later on that day, when he sobered up a bit, he started sniffing around like the kitchen and living room and everything. So he knew something was there. Something had been there, but he had no idea what. Oh God, guys, the fun never ends around here. And Rob had been like, do not feed those squirrels. They'll want to come in the house. And Deb's like, I've lived in the country forever. I've never had squirrels try to get in my house. And I'm like, okay, whatever, Rob. Yep, we're eating our words. That's what Deb said as soon as I sent a message to her. And she's like, thank you, sir. She's like, oh my God. And I told Rob squirrels would never come in the house. Oh, speaking of alarms, run, Rob, might be a squirrel. I'm just kidding. Our camera's back outside, but yeah. So that was the excitement there. Lots of excitement, right? Oh, God. Deb's like, oh, my God. After we were like, Rob, come on. You're crazy. You're crazy. These squirrels aren't going to go in your house. I don't know why they waited so long, though. Why they waited till spring. Deb said maybe they were nesting, and I think she's right. Because, I mean, I don't know. If I was a squirrel outside in the middle of winter in Atlantic Canada on the ocean, I'd be trying to get in the house in winter. Right? But, hey, you know, it's just me, maybe. Oh, that looks nice. That will work. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love this. It's so pretty. All right, so I am going to... What I do is just kind of crease. So that way I can save this a little bit for whatever. And then I cut a little bit over the crease because then, yeah, I can trim the page. There we go. All right, so I just tucked Artie in for a nap. He had gotten up and had a little bite to eat. And then he asked me to tuck him in. The blankets were all messy, so... Wait, did I just glue that on sideways? I did. I can't talk and do things. Oops, do things at the same time. Yeah, so He asked me to straighten the blankets out for him. He'll yell. He goes in the bedroom and then he yells. He's like, Mom, Mom, these blankets need to be fixed. Yep. So, yeah. This weekend, I was kind of really hesitant about leaving Artie alone. So we didn't go for the whole weekend. We went for a day. And he was good when we got home. He was really happy to see us. He doesn't like being alone as it is. And I mean, he's had Luna for 19 plus years. Why am I doing that way down there? So yeah, being alone is definitely an adjustment for him. As much as she hated him, he did love her. So yeah, we went to PEI, Prince Edward Island, to visit our friends over there. We love the island. We definitely would have moved there, but the housing prices were just ridiculous. I'm gonna tear this little part off. It's like a mossy green, and I'm not big on it. I don't really like the color. There we go. Yeah, so we went over this month is Burger Love over there. Oh, I'm gonna trim this so I know. I want to glue this on the corner. Well, I want to glue it on that corner. Yeah, I think I want to glue it on that corner. So I am gonna trim it. It's not dry, but I am gonna trim it just so you can see here too how I trim. So you can see, yeah, the edge of the page. It's all good. And I don't worry, glue books, these are for me. I don't worry about being extremely straight. It never is. I never trim straight. I don't do it with like an actual trimmer or a ruler. I just kind of, you know, freehand cut with these scissors and it's always super crooked. So don't care. It's for me. Like I can't be bothered to, you know, do measurements and, you know, get out the X-Acto knife and all of that craziness. Just for my own glue book. And yes, if I'm making a book for someone else, it's a way different story. Like the magical journal, I'm definitely taking care to make that as cute and adorable and perfect as I can. Oh, come on. There. Yeah, so we went over to PEI. Saw some friends for like the first time since pre-COVID. We used to go over at least a few times a summer. Our paintball team was actually based in PEI, so we go over quite often when we were still really into paintballing. But yeah, since COVID, we had not been over. So it was really nice to see some friends. And I was really excited because our friends that we usually stay with when we go over, Mark and Claudia, they had a new pupper, which was very exciting. She's a Dachshund. And I honestly didn't think I was really... Oh, hi, Mark and Claudia. I found out they watch my videos. And it's like, that's so cute. They have to, you know... They're not journalers, junk journalers, or whatever. They don't care. But they watch them. That's so wonderful. Thank you. Or like Rob, you know, kind of listen to them or whatever, right? Claudia's creative, but Mark's... Well, I guess Mark's creative too, because he was doing some, shirt bleaching things. Anyway, we were talking about. So they have a new dog, and I honestly didn't think I was going to like her, because, confession, any Dachshunds I've ever seen or met... I didn't really like because they're so sassy. They just bark nonstop. That's all they do is bark. So Cece, this little girl, I don't think she barked once. She is just the sweetest little thing. I don't think that's the norm for Dachshunds. I don't think she's the norm. I think she's definitely not the norm. So she was just the sweetest little thing. Not a peep out of her. And she was just so sweet and gentle. And yeah, so I might have absolutely loved her. Maybe thought about kidnapping her, you know how it is. Well, maybe I could work a rainbow in there. What do you think? But then it'll kind of just stop right there. I don't want it to stop right there, right? But if I could put something there on top of it, maybe I should have sorted these images by size at least before I kind of got going here. It would have helped, but you know, whatever. This is how I roll. Yeah, because now I'm like, okay, I just need a small image, and going through, and it's like, yeah, where I'm gonna find this small image. Oh, look. How about this? This is really cute. I don't even know what that's from. No, it's I don't know, some magazine. So I guess it was just a little decorative bit on some article or ad or whatever. No little bit is too small. I don't know why I do that. I kind of stress myself out. It's like keep all these little teeny tiny bits and then cut them and, you know, fussy cut them. And but I really do like having the small bits for my little tiny scrappy journals. I think I showed you guys this one not long ago, and it's just little teeny tiny bits and pieces and little washi tape bits and, you know, stamps and just all kinds of little, like, these are all little tiny bits from magazines and stickers and things, and I just really like them. Yeah. Fussy cutting is my happy place. So, so what do you think? That look good there? You think? Or maybe like a flower. What about like a flower at the end of that rainbow? It's a little cat. I think this is a great first image for the book. I think I kind of love it. All these little bits and scraps of, you know, background bits. Oh, wait, this is another rainbow. I was going to say, put the rainbow in there. No, that's just kind of weird. The rainbow at the end of the rainbow. Oh, maybe that would be better because it's not too distracting from, oh, sorry. I realized my camera was so close. My phone. It's not too distracting. It's, yeah, just kind of a little bloop, right? Okay. So we did a little work in the basement. Rob had this desk in his room, in his office, and it was just kind of like a placeholder in there. It's not his desk that he uses or anything like that. It was just kind of, you know, using it as a table or whatever. It was from the shop, from my sewing shop. So, it had held our big 6 needle embroidery machine, but we've since gotten like some cool little like workbenches for that, or a cool little workbench for that. So, maybe I'll put this that way. Yeah, that's kind of like a little falling star. Isn't that cute? Yeah, so we took that desk, moved it out into the makerspace. It's a placeholder out there really because we want to get, I believe, we want to get like an IKEA desk with the legs and the, you know, the probably like an Alex shelf, maybe like a drawer unit or whatever. Yeah, so it's kind of a placeholder till we take our measurements and figure out what we want there, like workbench against the wall. We think the desk would work best. Yeah. So right now it's just kind of sitting there. That and the baker's rack I had ordered. Yeah. So we've got to kind of rearrange and things, kind of try to get that organized. I'm not sure when the next time we'll be to IKEA. I'm not sure the next time we will be going to IKEA, I should say. I mean, it is like, you know, 3 hours away, so, but I mean, once we get a list, I mean, the 3 hours away is definitely cheaper than getting it delivered. Apparently getting stuff delivered to our house is like $200, and it's like, okay, that's less than gas. That's less than I'd pay in gas to go down there, like considerably less. It's like half the price, even with today's gas prices, right? Yeah, so, but once we have a list, we'll make a trek down. Okay. I'm excited to get that finished. I'm actually going to, Deb, whenever you come over next, I need help with my, picking out paint colors. It's funny because Deb and I are both interior decorators. We went to school together for interior decor, interior design. And, but I don't know, I can't do my own house. I can't make decisions on my own house. Oh, see, this is a little bit thicker cardstock scrapbooking paper, and it's not sticking good. Not with the regular Staples glue stick, which is, you know, what I use for glue booking, either Staples or Dollar Store or whatever. Save my good glue stick for journals. These bits and pieces. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. That is so very pretty. I'm kind of thinking maybe just to cover that. And then, yeah, it's like offset a little bit, so it still shows a lot of this. Okay, yep, that works. I can't wait for warmer weather. We were talking today about different projects we're going to do. We're putting in, I think, 1 raised bed this year. That's what I said to Rob. I said to keep, you know, so we're not overwhelmed. Let's just put in, for the garden, we'll put in, yeah, one bed a year kind of thing, 1 raised bed. And then maybe like, you know, a few flowers or a flower bed out front or whatever. But I'm not sure what we're going to be growing this year. We haven't gotten that far. But we were talking about, yeah, we got to get out and get our first bed going on. We especially need it because we have baby bunnies out there. Our 2 bun buns that we saw last year are back, and they have little baby bun buns. Guys, it's the cutest friggin' thing. Friggin' baby bun buns. It's so cute. Just the cutest thing ever. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. Yeah, I didn't have anywhere to put really just random pastel images. And I was like, you know what? I don't really want to put them in with just any glue book. Like, see, okay, most of these in here are, a lot of them are pastels, but they're bright pastels, right? That might end up being a page, I think. Yeah, I'll make that a journal page. Oh, why did I flip that around? I'm just kind of putting everything in that big gift bags folded over. So yeah, makes a pocket. So, oh, there's this. I have a few of these somebody sent me. It's like a train ticket from, I don't know, from Europe. It's in euros. I don't know, German maybe? German or from Germany or Amsterdam or some Holland or something. Yeah, okay. I'm going to glue that right there. It's kind of got a little strip of neon on there too, so it's kind of cute. I was looking at we had to go to the mall yesterday. I hate going to the mall. Once you've worked at the mall, it's like, no, I did my time at the mall. I'm good. But yeah, Rob wanted me to come with him. He had some issues with his new glasses. We had to go get that all sorted out. So then he went to go get Starbucks, and I stopped in the shoe store and I was looking at the shoes, and man, I was laughing because I was looking at like women's shoes, and you know, I'd pick up a pair of sneakers and it's like $140 or whatever. And then I'm like, but I can wear kids' shoes because my feet are small. So I can wear a woman's size 6 or a kid's size 4, girl's size 4. So I go over to the kids section, find the exact same shoe, exact same color and everything for like $70. So I might be buying some new sneakers, I think. I'm due. That cracks me up so much. It's like, yep. All right. Kind of got another little spot there, or got a little spot there to fill, I should say. Oh, these are like, look at these. These are photographs. Yeah, little photographs of people, but yeah, I don't want people photographs. That's not really, I don't know, that might be too bright. I might eat that one. Oh, this is a greeting card. Look at this watercolor. So I put that. That would make a nice journaling tag or something like that. A little packaging. Isn't that cute? Oh, artwork somebody sent me on the back of an envelope. Isn't that cool? There is some neon pink in there, but I think it's still good. Still good. Oh, look at that. And it's embossed. This was from, I think, writing paper, I'm going to say. Okay, maybe I'll put that in there. But yeah, I think I'll tear it. Give it a little interest so everything's not so, you know, straight edged. Okay. So how's everybody been? I've missed you guys. I've missed you, but I'm sorry, I haven't really felt up to making a video. Friday we had to bring Artie in for his needle. And I knew that was going to be tough because that was the first time we were, you know, back in with the cat since we lost Luna. We had stopped in earlier that week to pick up Luna's ashes in the little, you know, gift bag pack they did. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, we just go in and we're not in an exam room or anything. So they just come out, the techs take Artie and take him out back and give him his needle and then bring him right back. And he's such a good boy about it. He's such a little angel, him. Yeah, Luna was infamous for sure, but they knew that, all the techs knew there that he was, for how cranky she was, he was equally as sweet. Thinking maybe like maybe down there. Just add little bits and pieces, these little scraps. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna love working in this journal because, oh, the pastels, they spark as much joy as the bright colors. I'm telling you, the neons, they do. They make my heart happy. What did I do here? Okay, this is just a little person, but I was kind of hoping to get maybe something. Oh, hang on. Look at this. That's cute. It's like a little scrapbooking embellishment thing or something from a maybe not. No. I mean, that works. It does work, but maybe. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Gotta find something else. Oh. There's that, but oh no, because I want to keep that and I don't want to cover that, so that doesn't quite work. But I got all kinds of, like, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's from like a vintage postcard. That's from like a cloth, paper, scissors or something. Oh, that's really cute. Look at this. Someone's little artwork. Very cute. I mean, I could put it. Maybe like that. I still feel like it's missing something, like up here anyway. Yeah, I guess, I mean, I could cover that, right? But hang on here. Yeah, I do want to cover the writing. That rainbow was like an article or whatever. So it had writing across it. Look at these. These were from an article from like a cloth, paper, scissors or something. And it's like an encaustic art. So somebody like wove paper and then put like wax over it. And it's so beautiful and dreamy and cloudy. So I cut all the little bits and pieces out of that. Okay, hang on. I am actually going to kind of cut around the little squares. Let's see what that does. Yeah, hang on. We'll do this side too. Kind of give it a little bit of a styling instead of just the rectangle. Add some visual interest here. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. That'll work. Cut this one too. Now, I didn't cut them right against the color. I left like the little bit of white around the squares. That'll help them stand out a little more. Yeah, okay, there we go. That works. I would like to do more painting this summer. I haven't painted, like easel painted in forever. I was doing some gouache, you know, like a few months ago. Every morning, pretty well, I'd sit on the couch with Luna and have my Luna time and paint some gouache. I actually filled like a watercolor sketchbook, which I don't think I've ever filled a sketchbook in my life. Seriously, I filled glue books, things like that, but I don't think I've ever filled a sketchbook. I think part of that, so, is my, you know, my paper problem. Like, I always, my stationery problem. I always find, you know, cooler and awesomer notebooks to use. So I just move on to the next one. But yeah, this one it was only a little one, like it's like a 5x7, I think, something like that. Yeah, but I'm kind of proud that I filled it. Sense of accomplishment. More Vincent Omnia. Maybe I'll call this done. What do you guys think? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to put too much. I don't want to super overcrowd it. But, you know, it's got some interest, right? There. So that is done. Yay, pastels. All right, so yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to call that a day. And again, thank you for your well wishes about Luna. Yeah, take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye.